So, but because you guys are doing that 10% cut, all in all, this had to be very profitable for you.
Yeah, well, in here they didn't too much skiing. They skiing in here.
Well, but you took 10% of any
bet that went.
Okay.
Anything that went on, we got 10%.
So I'm just saying that had to add up. Like y'all must have made a lot of money just on that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did you ever think of stopping the drugs to just do this, or it all went together?
It all was together. It wasn't.
And this probably would have been a place.
This was plan A, B, and C.
Okay, and then this would have been a place if you was in the game. You could come up here, meet. Hey, I need to get 10 bricks. Like this.
Listen, let me tell you something.
There's a lot of drug conspiracy probably happening there.
That's what people. You met people because you had a person like, let's say, Nuke Brown from the projects. He knew everybody. He was about my brother's age, but he knew everybody. He brought people from everywhere, from the west side, from the east side. He brought William Lindsay in here one time. He brought him in here one time.
Oh, you talking about
William Lindsay?
You talking about Blade's father?
Blade's father.
Oh,
yeah, he brought him in. Brought it. That's how I first met him. You know, he came in and he was getting a whole lot of money.
Oh, Blade's father was getting a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And how many? What at the peak? How many? Like, what would be a big night? How many people could be in here?
Man, it will be at least a big night. I would say about 50 people.
Damn.
Yeah.
And this would go 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And you never had any police issues?
Never. That's the crazy part about it.
And y'all weren't paying them off?
No, I wasn't paying them off, and
we would have known what your brother was.
Yeah, I would have known it'd be respect. But
probably just looked like after hours or something.
We had no issue, not one.
What about violence?
Police.
Okay, what about violence?
No, we had a guy. I'm not gonna tell his name. He's still out here. He had came in on Nuke Brown. Him and Nuke had some beef, and he came in. And they had words. He had his thing on him, which the doorman let him in for some odd reason.
Y'all patted people down normally.
We patted people down, but this doorman didn't pat him down this particular time for some reason, I don't know. And he got in with the gun, and everybody sitting there gambling, and we turned around, and there he was, and it was, well, him and Lawrence is cool, so they worked it out, and he went on out. That was about it.
You didn't be doing something like this with all the money here, the type of guys was here. Did you and your brother's own street reputation keep a lot of things from happening? Because if you had some weak people in here, you would have been getting robbed or something, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. I think
or just the quality of person.
I think if he wasn't the type of guy had the street cred he had at the time, we probably wouldn't have got this far to be over here doing this. You know what I'm saying? But by him, doing what he do, they wouldn't come up in here. Well, that time that guy came up in here, but generally, they probably would sit outside and wait on somebody to come out and follow home or something like that, which you don't do. Did you hear of any? No, I never heard of that. I never heard of that. Well, it did happen one time. I did hear.
But everybody that was coming in here was kind of like a no. It wasn't just.
Everybody was known and everybody was cool.
These were the top echelon.
Oh, this was the top of the top.
You couldn't just show up.
No.
So everybody's coming in here. They was a known.
They was known. You had joint from the township. You had Luke Brown,
project people,
and Pep. You had school teacher. You had. I ain't gonna say his name, Roy, the old guys, all the old guys, they came through here.
And your security was just one doorman?
The one doorman, but by Lawrence's reputation.
Because if somebody did something in here, it was gonna be, it was late for cuts.
Right. It was, they kind of felt like, no, we're gonna bypass.
What percentage, I know you can't say this number, but of all the guys, say when you were out there getting a lot of money, of all the guys that were also of a fairly big level, were like half or more of them like bad gamblers? A lot were.
The Meech was a hell of a gambler. Maserati Rick wasn't
What, he would just come to just be noticeable?
He would come and try to take over the game.
As far as what?
As far as
Talking or out?
no, that's making a crazy bet, and
He liked attention?
yeah, loved it. He would come in and say, 20,000, I make 4.
And that's where you went, and you know, gotta admit, it's some ego in there too, because there's always some street ego shit that how else can I really prove that I'm getting more money than you?
Yeah, we was taking our bet, but this particular when he would come in, also give everybody something. You want 5, you want 3, you want 2, I take the rest of it. Bet.
Okay.
There you go. Bet.
Oh, he'd cover whatever the other bettors
They just don't want.
And then he'd get 10%, or y'all would get 10% of either way.
On a type of bet like that,
You wouldn't take 10%.
Well, probably wouldn't take 10%.
Take $500 or something.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't take 10%.
Yeah.
He wouldn't take 10% because
But take something.
yeah, but usually on a bet like that, if a guy came in and he bet 10,000, he had to put up 10% of it. So he had to put up what, 11,000?
Oh, meaning what?
Meaning that if
To win 10, you got to put up 11?
right,
So that is
so
the
if he
10.
win, he only get 10.
Where the other 1,000? There goes to you.
No, if I had to bet, if I was betting him, he would still get the 1,000 back. He wouldn't owe the cut
Oh,
because he won the bet. But if he lose the bet, I take 10 and I throw 1,000 over to the cut. That's just like if me and you come in the joint, me and you is in the joint, and we're on the same status in the street. We got the same status in the street. So we would bump. That's what they call bumping. 10,000 is 10,000, but whoever wins got to throw the 1,000 over there, so you only gonna win 9,000. But if you got to put down to me, my status is a little bit better than yours. You got to put down to me. If me and you ever have a bet, you got to put up 11,000.
Oh, it was based on street status?
Yeah, that was based on status.
Oh, so that's pretty interesting. So this was like,
That's how.
so this was for the street VIPs.
Yeah. See, that's how Demetrius, and I heard this through somebody else, through a good source. That's how Demetrius ended up getting the 19 hole, because he was up at Stokes.
Oh, that was his headquarters on Shane.
Yeah, that's how he ended up getting that. I've heard it through a
Stokes was like an east side version of this.
Yeah, Stokes was everywhere though. Stokes was east side, west side. When he closed him up here, he opened up here.
I heard people say Stokes made more money than any drug dealer.
Man, they about right.
And Stokes was that he
And
died.
I think he took the numbers too.
Yeah, he died not too long. Like he lived into his 90s, right?
Yeah.
I guess one of the best stories back in the day, and I believe they occurred at Stokes, was as Eddie was ascending, and right before Marzette passed, so it was kind of changing the
71.
yeah, a changing of the guards of who was the biggest guy in the city. And anyway, Eddie was in there being boisterous, and one of Marzette wasn't there, but one of Marzette's lieutenants was there. And he's like, man, you talking all this shit, you still ain't big like my man Marzette, this, that, and the third. And Eddie was like, nigga, y'all ain't getting them days over. Ain't nobody getting money in this town like I'm getting money. And they go back and forth from a little verbal squabble. So Big Man finally said, well, check this out, nigga. 90 minutes. You go get as much money as you can, and you and your people can, and I'm gonna go bring my bankroll here, and we're gonna put it on the pool table, and whoever got the biggest bankroll, take the bankroll. Let's play. He was talking that big bank, take little bank shit long before Ice Cube. True enough. Marzette Lieutenant went and brought about $60,000 back to Stokes after hours joint. But he brought $250 back, and when he put it on to say, God damn, nigga, I was gonna bring $1 million, but I knew you wasn't no $1 million nigga. So I brought $250 because I figured out about what you could handle. But you ain't even a $250 nigga. $60,000, man, keep it. I don't even want it. Thought we was doing some gambling. True story, yeah. So
That's what made Demetrius open up his joint.
Was 19th hole a gambling spot?
Who?
Was 19th hole a gambling spot?
Yeah, that was Demetrius.
Oh, I thought that was his headquarters. Oh, it's also gambling.
I ain't gonna say that was his head. It was place.
Oh, okay.
Well,
But there was gambling.
Yeah,
there.
I was gambling there.
Ah.
At the time. But
But you could go up there and pick up a few bricks too.
well, I never
Well, somebody told me.
I never did it. You probably could. Just like you could.
I mean, just like you come in and get some bricks from one of y'all, if y'all was, yeah.
We was here and it was around, or go get that, bring it here, bring it there. You know, we could do that. But
The more things change, the more they stay the same.